teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Horford. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Gets another look. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Boston has possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Morant, he's open. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
A phase of his game that Jaws worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Outside Bain. Fires the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Outside Tatum. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Launches a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Tatum passes to Brown. Out to Horford. Smart against Morant. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Morant. And here's Brooks to the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Horford. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipe.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Now here's Jackson on the wing. Bain. Puts up a 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Smart passes to Williams. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And the basket by Bain.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Tatum from long range. Brown finds Tatum. Driving to the basket. Smart passes to Williams. And here's Tatum. The 3. Offensive board. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 6.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Oh, sweet move. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Jackson gets the bucket.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Tatum with a steal. Up ahead. Here's Smart. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Horford over Jackson. That one's wide left. Tatum against Brooks. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Tatum with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Horford can't hit. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Tatum with a steal. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Horford. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Morant. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Now the Celtics on the move. Tatum against Brooks. Screen by Horford. The drive by Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And stolen by Williams. Horford with it. He's picked up by Bane. To the paint. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5.
Ouch.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Pass to Williams. Basket counts. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with it. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Releases. Rebound Boston. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming up.
22, the Grizzlies, 20.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Williams. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. It's stolen. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
White against Kennard. Brogdon, the pass to White. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Boston's shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. And Muscala gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Kicks it out to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Here's Jones driving inside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Griffin, he's checked in for Gallinari. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Kennard against White. Pass to Conchar. Left side Jones. Here's Aldama, defended by Griffin. Got a hand on it.
Boy, don't test Blake. Every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brogdon against Jones. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. Back to Brogdon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kennard against White. Lets it go. Aldama. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Here's White. Good D by Clark. And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
It's a close game here in Boston. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Brogdon finds Williams. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Takes a step back. Here's Kennard. Rebound Boston. Now here's Brogdon. 1 minute left in the third. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Muscala. For the lead. That shot off the mark. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Kennard outside. Back to Jones. 30 seconds left to play in the third. And he lobs it up. Here's Aldama. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Kennard. Three-pointer off the mark.
When you're an offensive shooter, you have to be willing to work on the defensive end. Kennard making
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Tatum against Morant. Now Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Adams with the ball. Now Horford defending. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Morant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Boston trailing. And here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Steven Adams. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside Morant. Looking to get it going. Oh!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Smart passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. Tatum from long range. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Bain with a screen on Smart. Outside Bain for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Smart outside. There's the triple. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. And Williams punches it home.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Smart against Morant. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Tatum inside. Brooks defending. They grab their own miss. Williams. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Up and over Brooks. And it's Tatum missing.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Smart against Morant. Outside Tatum. Inside. He connects.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Morant. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Brooks. Right side Bain. Out to the right wing. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Boston on offense. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Second team foul.
Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
16 seconds left in the final quarter. Tatum passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Timeout called. Memphis. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Boston calls timeout. The score is knotted at 36. 1 second left in the final quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. with it. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in it to one. Now the Celtics on the move. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Here's Morant. Shakes him. And then Morant with the jam.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Smart against Morant. Stolen by Jackson. The three from Bane. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Drive by Brown. Brooks with the rebound. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. Rebound Boston. Now here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Williams. In overtime here, a minute and a half gone. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. Boston with the ball. 2-point game. Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum from deep. And the Celtics another three.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Morant. And he drives in. And then Morant with the jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Brown.
Oh,
my goodness! Cocked it back! And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And then Morant with the jam.
How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Outside Tatum. Money.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
From deep, Morant. And no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Back to Morant. Yes!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific.
and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Horford. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Garland against Smart. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Williams with the steal. Outside, Horford. Smart wide open, he fires. And Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Mitchell. Williams with the block. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Mitchell against Brown, and it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Tatum. This is to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now here's Tatum. Driving the lane, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside, Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Outside, Tatum. To the paint, here's Horford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Smart against Garland. Brown dishes to Smart. Brown down low, covered by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
The feed to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Brown. Now, Tatum, lock at 6. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so it's Boston with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. And the dunk by Horford.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Mobley a screen. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Okoro. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Outside Tatum. Driving inside. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like
the previous play is
the question,
review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, look at the replay, that he got it off into offense. The order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro into the 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Allen in the post, working on Horford. Allen kicks to Okoro. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Stolen by Okoro. Mobley against Horford. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Here's Mitchell. He kicks it to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Horford with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Allen. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Garland. There's the dish to Allen. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Garland, the pass to Allen. In the corner, Okoro with it. Great D that time from Tatum.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Outside, Horford. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Smart dishes to Horford. Back to Smart. All sorts of time. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Outside Garland. From beyond the arc and then some.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Smart with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Tatum. Horford against Mobley. Horford the pass to Tatum. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford. It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Stolen by Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Tatum looking around. 1 second left, and a dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. Okay, David, much appreciated. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We've got Williams. White is out there with Brogdon. And it's Griffin. And it's Cornette in its center. That's the Boston 5. Here's Osman. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Brogdon kicks to White. Back to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. It's good from long range.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
On the wing, Williams. Brogdon outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Passes to Stevens to halt the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 at the line. That free throw, no good.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jimmy Osman.
Both shots good from the stripe. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. And the shot goes in. White's got his first points in this one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Timeout called, Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Out to Wade. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Griffin passes to Brogdon. Over in the corner, Williams. From past the arc. No good on that one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
LeVert with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 15. The pass to Cornette. From outside the arc. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's Stephens. White covering. LeVert drops in the layup for 2.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
LeVert against Brogdon. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kicks to White. With the drive. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
LeVert against Brogdon. It's LeVert with the drive. It's good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here is Brogdon. He has 5. That shot misses. And stolen by White. Floats it up for Williams. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot, manning the middle. Tatum drives in. Outside, Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Mitchell outside. Stolen by Smart. Drops in the breakaway layup. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston. Now, here's Garland. Feeds to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside Tatum to the right side. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Oh, good on the triple. And they get it back. And stolen by Mobley. The drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Now here's Tatum. D right on him. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. He dishes it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
The drive by Mitchell. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. That one good for 2.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And Mitchell no good on that one. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Outside Tatum. He feeds it to Williams. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's just so mobile and agile for his size. You don't see a lot of players like him. So Mobley, he always just gets defenders to foul him.
And he's good on the second. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, just a little, is all that's needed for him to score.
There's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Williams with the block. And they get it back. Allen, that's good. 1:32 left in the game. Outside Tatum. Launches a three. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Mitchell. He takes it in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And so he hits both. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Now Smart. Brown outside. In the corner, Tatum with it. This one for 3. Tatum with another miss. Garland looking it over. Driving in, the slam dunk by Garland.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell outside. Money!
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And so it's Boston scraping by. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. To the best
live on 2K Sports. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Mitchell on the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Garland. And here's Morant outside. Unable to get that one.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Payne against Mitchell. Pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Okoro. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Morant. Mobley grabs the board.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And here are the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Memphis. And here's Payne. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
As young as Ja Morant is. I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Over Adams. And too long on the shot.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Morant against Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Garland against Morant. Pass to Brooks. A shot from the high post. Mitchell grabs a miss. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Mobley down low. Defended by Jackson. Back to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Pulls up at the elbow.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Mitchell up top, pounded by Morant. To the inside, Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Outside Morant, into the lane, and then Morant with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, don't shots are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And it's Moran off the drive. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Cavaliers on top, up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the entire...
Oh, lay something out! Wow.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A. He's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
That's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Drops in the 3.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Pass to Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Mobley. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
You got to be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Outside Mitchell. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant, pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, B.A., a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Garland with the ball. Mobley outside. Here's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got 6.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Bane. Jackson down low. Mobley's on him. The three from Bane. The Cavaliers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, stolen by Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Morant, the pass to Adams. Now here's Bane. Checked by Mitchell. Adams with a screen on Mitchell. Bane, back to Adams. He's rebounded by Okoro.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Mitchell against Morant. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
46 seconds left in the first half. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
A line change here for Memphis. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Garland against Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Darius Garland.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Jones hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland against Jones. To the wing, right side. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Kennard. From deep. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing.
The Grizzlies 21, the Cavaliers 27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for the Cavaliers, they've got Karis LeVert, Robin Lopez out there with Jetty Osman, and it's Stevens in at the shooting guard position. The Cavaliers leading. Osman on the wing, pass to Lopez. Here's Stevens, defended by Jones.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Now here's Jones. Here's Aldama. Kennard outside. Clark with the screen. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Wade. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Wade. And Clark with a block. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And another miss by Memphis. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Lopez with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
When Lopez starts going to work on you, sometimes fouling is your only option.
Good on the second one. Now Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And here's the fast break. Back to Osman. Lopez against Clark. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Oh, Clark with the slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. LeVert outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And here's Jones. Kennard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the three. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside for LeVert. The three is up. He buries it from 3. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Timeout called. Memphis. So both teams changing it up here. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Bane against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bane. Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up. The first one falls.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
And here's Memphis now. Down by 12. Moran against Garland. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Rejected by Allen. They retain possession, and they're able to recover from deep. Morant. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Left side Bane. Pass to Moran. It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up 14. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Up top, Moran, guarded by Garland. They get it back. Tries again. Three-pointer, Brooks. Knocks down the triple.
Confident and relatively efficient from three. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell from deep three-point range. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Bain with a screen on Garland. Outside Bain. Nails the wide-open jumper. Bain's got his first bucket in this one.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Unloads. Mitchell misses.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And stolen by Mobley. Morant against Mitchell. Mobley outside. Out to the wing. Garland against Brooks. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Mitchell against Bain. Mobley, left side. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson. Mobley, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bain against Mitchell. Out to Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Bain. From deep. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Allen with a screen on Bain. Clock at 4. Mobley, right side. Garland for 3. Adams grabs the miss. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Brooks. Uncovered. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Morant against Garland. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. Stolen by Brooks. Morant against Brogdon. Jackson in the corner for the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws a foul.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the three ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and leave, no doubt.
Here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Pass to Morant. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Morant.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Now, here's Brogdon. Great open look there. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Here's Morant. Williams with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And they take the lead.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Marcus Smart's check in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He's just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Tatum looking around. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Celtics have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stolen by Brooks. Smart against Morant. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. A 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got 6.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Smart dishes to Tatum. He kicks to Horford. 6 to shoot. Outside, Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Morant. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Smart against Bane, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Here's Morant. Williams with the block. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Jackson finds Adams. And he makes good on the layup.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 8.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Horford kicks to Williams. Back to Horford. Passes it to Brown. Dishes to Smart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And Morant throws it down.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Smart finds Tatum. Into the lane. And Adams sends it back. And they recover it. And the dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. The pass to Bane. Back to Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Tatum passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Brooks misses.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Morant kicks to Bane. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside, Bain. Back to Brooks from 11 feet away. And another basket for Memphis.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Now here's Smart. And Tatum out top the key. Now the feed to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks from downtown. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Brooks against Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, you like the poise of the young player like Jaylen Brown. He's not throwing up bad shots, just bides his time, doesn't let the clock affect him.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
They've got Jones. Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Kicks it out to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Smart's got his second bucket of the game to go. And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Celtics making a change here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Hunarik comes in for Al Horford. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's White in for Brown.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shot left block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Conchar. Williams inside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pull from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brogdon against Williams. It's White on the wing. Now Brogdon. Pass to Cornett. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Clark. Jones from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 6 points. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Clark sets a screen for Kennard. The kick out to Williams. Memphis moving it around. And it's Clark in the corner. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
White looking around. Back to Gallinari. Bucket is good. Gallinari's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Kennard's shot is off. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gallinari passes to Cornette. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Brogdon outside. Drives to the hoop. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, you love the explosion up court. Malcolm Brogdon working hard to make sure they convert.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Luke Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Brown in for Derek White. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 34 seconds left in the third. Brooks kicks to Jackson. To end the run, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Brogdon outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Austin making a switch here.
Luke Cornette, Marcus Smart.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Cornette.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks beat that pest on this end.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Jackson up top, 6 on the shot clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston on D. They lead by 4.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant.
First team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Tatum down low. Brooks covering. Tatum no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Bain passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Brooks. High arcing shot. Here's Adams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Smart with the drive. Brooks against Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Brooks against Tatum. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Morant against Smart. Brooks outside. And he converts the layup.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tatum down low. Brooks covering. Tatum passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And then Morant slams it in.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
The kick out to Tatum. Williams a screen on Brooks. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Brown feeling out a bit. Williams kicks to Tatum. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possession alive.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. They get the rebound. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calm, cool, collected under pressure. Steven Adams, no problem.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Williams passes to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. The 3-ball drills the 3-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 8.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Welcome to 2K Sports. A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. And here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Inside. Horford passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the corner. Misses off the left iron.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The drive by Mitchell. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Brown passes to Williams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Tatum. And a nice finish on the layup.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more. And that's huge.
And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Brogdon. To the inside. Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Cleveland Cavaliers, Green Team.
Almost 2.5 minutes in. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And another miss by Cleveland.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
6 on the shot clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Base first. Second team foul.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And Williams punches it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Garland finds Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Brogdon against Garland. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Now here's Mitchell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now Garland. Back to Mitchell. Counted.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Brogdon against Garland. Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Brogdon up top, guarded by Garland. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that's just superb concentration. Even when you hit Brogdon, he's capable of still scoring on you.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Garland against Brogdon. Outside for Mitchell. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Tatum's got 6.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's Boston.
Please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Here's Brogdon driving in. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And you can't give Brogdon avenues to the rim. That's a recipe for disaster.
Garland with the ball. Now Horford defending. Kept alive. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Garland against Brogdon. Outside for Mitchell. Here he goes. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Garland against Brogdon. And the shot is good by Garland.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Garland against Brogdon. Up top, Tatum. Back to Brown. Over Mitchell. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum. Brown's got his second basket of the game. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash. When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown inside. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Kept alive by Boston. Tatum way outside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Make some noise!
Here's Garland. He has 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Garland against Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That shot, no good. Nice D from Horford. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Tipped away. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. The crossover. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Tatum. Going inside. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Williams with the screen from the arc. Tatum can't hit. For Cleveland, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Allen. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His second, first team foul.
Garland against Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Now Tatum. He's got 11.
The defense of Allen, it will continue to earn him quite a bit of money.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. The 3. Drains the triple. Mobley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down.
Thanks, Allie. After the
19, the Celtics, 30.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Green. Karis LeVert is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. The Celtics shooting at a very efficient 67%.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Pass to Cornette, right wing. Gallinari for 3. It's rebounded by Wade.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Green. And the deficit down inside single digits. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Cornet. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Smart missing. The Cavs trailing. Here's Stevens. It's hauled in by White. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Cornet. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Smart. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Boston calls time here. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Smart outside. The steal. Ball's going up the court. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Both free throws good for LeVert. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
LeVert goes against Smart. Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Outside White. Shot to end the cold streak.
2 minutes remaining in
The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. A minute 53 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wade. He's covered by Gallinari.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And Boston calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. The kick out to White. Big finish with a one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Cornet. Back to Gallinari. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Mitchell. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Got a line change here for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams grabs the board.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
A nice shot by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Mitchell with the ball. Puts the move on. No good on the layup. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 8 after a quick break. The fourth quarter has arrived. It's so good to have you with us. The Celtics with the lead. On the floor for Boston. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the one. There's Tatum with the three. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. You know what? He is not done yet.
Taking 2 shots.
Garland hits them both. And here's Brogdon. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Brogdon drives in. And here's Brown for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Screen by Horford. Here's Brogdon. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 11.
You got to respect the tenacity from Brogdon on these takes. Just refusing to be denied.
Mobley is screen on Brogdon. Garland with the ball. Now Horford defending. And that one drops for him.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Garland against Brogdon. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Solid defense from Williams. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. And here's Tatum. 4-3. The putback. The rebound by Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Okoro, hounded by Tatum. Mobley outside. Garland against Brogdon. Garland, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Pulls up. Another miss. The Cavs trailing. Okoro on the wing. Guarded by Brogdon. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so they foul intentionally.
Jarrett Allen, his second team foul.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Brogdon against Garland. Tatum with a steal.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Williams passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Garland. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
And so it's Boston with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you.
Cavaliers to start out. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now, here's Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Adams.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. A slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility this guy can do. Oh, okay. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Mitchell going. Oh!
No, he didn't. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Feeds it to Adams. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 5 men.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Here's Morant. And no good that time. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't it?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Garland against Morant. Passes it to Mobley. Kicks to Okoro. Garland the pass to Okoro. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Mitchell against Bane. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Jackson misses. Cavaliers leading. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Mitchell outside. Look at that.
Nice.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bane. Out to Brooks. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. And it's all knotted up.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dillon Brooks, he fits that bill.
Garland dishes to Allen. Adams, some nice D. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies from deep. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Morant outside. Little turnaround, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams at the 5, roaming the paint. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Oh, and here we go. Coro's got it. The fast break chance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Here's Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Mitchell, takes it inside.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
So timeout called here. First for Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 6.
Your Cleveland Cavaliers dance team.
Morant surveying the D. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Bain against Mitchell. Here's a Okoro. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Allen with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Grant, headshot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Cleveland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Garland kicks to Mobley. Mitchell against Bain. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. Here's Allen. Outside Garland.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Allen. For three, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
.146 left to play in the first half. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Cleveland.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 16. There's the...
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
And finished up by Morant.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Here's Mitchell driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Morant. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 13. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Kennard with a screen on Garland. Pass to Kennard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Kennard's got his first basket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Made from outside. He can't hit that time. He can't get that one to fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Cavaliers, 36. The Grizzlies, 23.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Osman, the pass to LeVert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Osman. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now Kennard. Clark with a wide open look. Stephens pulls it in.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
LeVert kicks to Osman. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Clark, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
LeVert kicks to Osman. Pocket 6. Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now the pass to Concho. Here's Eldama. It's Jones on the wing. Clark a screen on LeVert. They get it again. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to LeVert. Takes the three. Kennard with the rebound. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's LeVert, and the shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. There's the three. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 minutes.
Back to Lopez.
2 minutes.
Fades and shoots. Nice touch on the back shot.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Here they come, fans. It's your team.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. And Morant throws it down.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell passes to Mobley. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Up top, Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland with the bucket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Morant. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Mitchell looking it over. Driving the lane. And that one is, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
His second personal, second team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is under
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels it's put the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. On the wing, Bain. Out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Mitchell with it. 25 points in the game. Allen, a screen on Bain. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Here's Morant. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Morant's got 11 in the second half.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Passes it to Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 31 points for John Morant. Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Mitchell against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Mitchell outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, thanks.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
And Morant throws it down.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Mitchell against Bain. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell against Bain. 5 to shoot. But tried by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting a against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Mitchell outside. Mitchell is double to the left wing. Kicks it out to Garland. Morant with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's...
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. It's the one guy who will make you pay.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Up top, Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Mitchell against Bain. Now, here's Mitchell. The feed to Allen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score. Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the arm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Morant kicks to Bain. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
And Bain drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Here's Garland from deep 3-point range. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah,